Welcome to a LEGO survival adventure, and today I'm going to take you along with me to discover what this survival game has to offer. This game is actually built in Fortnite, and considering I'm not a fan of Fortnite, I was extremely skeptical at first, but decided to give the game a go anyway. What I found was surprisingly fun, and fits the idea of LEGO quite well. In this video, I'll be guiding you along the story of my adventure from building a village to exploring beautiful landscapes and everything in between to create the strongest gear and battling the most dangerous enemies. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe too. Once I had LEGO Survival loaded up, I created a new world. I left on the settings to default as I wanted the full experience. After creating the world, I loaded in as a LEGO character and an NPC named Bright Bomber spawned in with me. Whoa. Bright Bomber is essentially a guide to teach you how to play this game, so I let her help me learn the basics for a bit. With the straightforward suggestion from her, I made my way to find some wood and granite. Oh, I can pick it up? Okay, no damage there. Oh, pumpkins. I've got grabby hands, I'm just picking everything up. I'm already being attacked by a spider. What is this? Oh my god. There's so many goods. Oh dude, there's a dodge mechanic too? Okay, good. Good. I've played a lot of Souls-likes in my time, so I think I'll be okay at the combat. I am hungry. Can I eat the raspberry? I can. Oh, nice. In the top left, there's the hunger meter. Okay, let's eat a pumpkin then. Can they heal me up as well? Oh, glorious. You know, just getting started, this isn't bad. This is kind of nice. We got sheep and chicken and poop. Oh, it's fertilizer. Nice. Okay, interesting. You can pet them? Do they give me an egg every time I pet? No, just the first time, I guess. Can I pet the sheep as well? Oh, we can, and we get wool. Can I punch the tree? I can. You know, I'll admit, I am not a fan of Fortnite, but this already is very intriguing to me. I'm pretty biased when it comes to survival games. I just enjoy playing survival games. After not playing them for a long time, and then just kind of randomly getting back into them, it has been just so much fun discovering different survival games across the board. And this came out at just the right time, man. Oh, I can't punch the larger trees, it looks like. My fist just bounces right off of them. Oh, look at the lighting! This is crazy. This is Fortnite? Insane. After I got a solid grasp on the controls and collected a bunch of wood and granite, I went to speak with Bright Bomber again to see what else she could teach me. We have a floating torch, I guess. Okay, let me make a campfire. Okay. 2 build recipes, simple shack and crafting bench. Well, let's make a shack then, shall we? Right there, looks good. How does this work? Start build. Oh, okay. Nice. Now, can I free build as well? We can. It has all the same parts, but we can customize. Okay. So not only does it have prefabs that you can just put up quickly, as you're just getting started if you want to put something up fast, you can also just make your own dang thing too. That's so cool. Village square establishes a village in the surrounding area. We have stuff for it, so let's just do it. It looks like it actually puts out a little bit of like a a diameter in which the village will take place. Look at that. When I move it around, so does it. I guess I want to put it somewhere towards, like right next to the road. Because I want to be able to build on both sides. If I'm going to make my whole village here, let's go with that. I'm getting pretty tired of collecting rocks and sticks the old-fashioned way. If we had a crafting bench, we could make tools. I'm on it. I know how to make one. Suppose I should build it inside. Right there. Use crafting bench, forest axe, and pickaxe, and torches. Oh, so cool. All right, let's go. Let's just make it all. There we go. Can I wield torches at the same time? I would love to put torches in the other hand if possible. I don't know if that is a thing I can do. Move to offhand. Oh, there's an offhand slot right there. Oh, that's big. Now I can see in the nights. All right, let's chop a tree down. Okay, so previously I was only doing 1 damage. Now I'm doing 2 with the axe. That's much faster. Why is this sparkling? Who the hell are you? Beef Boss. Hey there, you can call me Beef Boss, and the answer is yes, I'm hungry for adventure. If fresh flavors are what you're looking for, I'm the one to ask. Ooh, I'm tired. I think I'll stop in this village for the night. Okay. Yeah, come on in, dude. Upgrade village. I need more granite to do that. Can I ask him to just move in? Live in my village. Would be nice to stay somewhere new, but your village doesn't meet my needs. Oh, I need a bed? Oh, I mean, I guess I need my own bed too, right? Assigned to bed. That one's mine. Oh. Okay. Let's make another one for Beef Boss. Yeah, dude, you can live in my shack with me. There you go. Live in my village. Yes. Nice. Alright, so we're advancing the village already. Sweet. Can I break this rock? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Got +7 granite out of that. That's much faster than picking them up one at a time. Should have enough granite to level this up now. Yeah. Nice. 10 build recipes, roomy shack. Ooh, the double shack, roomy shack, porch shack. Oh, that one would be nice for a little, like, work area. Now that I had some tools and an understanding of basic building, it was nearing time to start exploring. Before I could, though, I was encountered by this. What are you? Where's it taking me? Oh, we're going far away here. With all the new recipes learned from upgrading my village, I had a lot of potential work on my hands already. It was time to set out and discover what the open world had in store for me, and considering I needed more resources to build some new things I had just learned, the timing was right. It wasn't long at all before I was distracted. The discovery of chests in the open world was interesting, but unfortunately this one didn't have anything great. I'd be keeping my eyes peeled for more of these in the future. Pet the cow, what's it give me? Probably milk, right? Yep. Hey, come here. I must pet. With the goal of building a shack to house all the utility stations, I farmed up some resources. Let's go ahead and make... Let's make this one. This is cool. Want a nice little workshop area. Lunch break. I like how the prefabs kind of work. It's just very fast to snap them all together. It's a matter of having the resources to do it. Damn, that's so cool. This is really well done. Alright, let's put down a lumber mill in here. After getting the workshop built and putting down a couple of utility stations, I noticed a new person near the village center. Upon talking to him, I discovered that in order for me to recruit more villagers, I had to upgrade the village further. Alright, now let's level this up. This took increasingly larger and more specific resources in order to do so, and the max village upgrade level was 10. My expectations were set, and I knew I had work to do. I was feeling confident in what the game could teach me up to this point, so I took the reins for myself and started doing things how I wanted to. I crafted a sword and decided that it was time to start taking on dangerous creatures to get their materials for crafting. I needed wolf claws for a spinning wheel, which would allow me to gain access to things like threads and cords, which are needed for all sorts of things. Got a lot of health. Hey, flawless. We got 4 wolf claws out of that, damn. So I just need 1 more. There he is. Come here. Leave the sheep alone. Oof. That one got me. But we got all the wolf claws we need. At least for now. Let's put this bad boy in here. After putting down a spinning wheel, I learned how to craft a crossbow. This would round out my combat capabilities quite nicely, so I went out of my way to put one together. Wooden rods and cords. At this point, my wife was interested in playing as she enjoys some survival games as well, so she hopped into my world. She wouldn't be traveling around with me, however, as she wanted to do her own thing. Be sure to say hello in the comment section. Hi, wife! Now that I was equipped with everything I possibly could be in my current progression, I decided to jump into a nearby cave I saw earlier while looking for wolves. I wasn't quite sure what I would find in there, but I was certain there would be something I hadn't seen just yet. This looks like I can mine it. My pickaxe isn't strong enough to do so. Yeah, it just bounces right off. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to farm the newly discovered resources. I still wanted to see what else I could find in this cave, however, so I ventured forth. Oh, there's skeletons here. I don't think there's a parry mechanic based on what just happened, but we do have bones now. Ouch. What is this? Slap juice. Marble slab, wolf claw. After taking care of some skeletons, I wanted to see what could be done about getting better tools. I spoke with Bright Bomber and found out I could upgrade the workbench. Improved tools, yes. If we upgraded the crafting bench, we might be able to make better tools. Oh, I forgot you can upgrade it. That's right. That makes a whole lot of sense. I needed one more roller shell to finalize this, so I immediately set out to find one. While doing so, I learned a quite useful combat tactic against them that would forever make them that much easier to take out. Oh! Okay, so the shield just actually became a lot more interesting. Nice. Okay, let's upgrade. With everything in hand, I upgraded my workbench and became capable of making slightly stronger tools. Beautiful. Now the issue I have here is I can make this forest axe, but I can't make the pickaxe yet. So I'm gonna have to take the forest axe that's uncommon because I do have bones. I can make that with wooden rods, go to a cave, farm some knotwood, and then come back and make a pickaxe so I can then get marble. We got this. Luckily, I had taken out several skeletons earlier, so I had the bones needed to craft the axe. The pickaxe would have to wait a while, as I still needed a stronger wood to craft it. Just as I was leaving my village, I heard a distant explosion and saw a rainbow in the distance. I felt obligated to go check it out, so I ran straight to it. What is going on here? It's playing music? Maybe I can build something up to it? Yeah. Oh. If you dance back at them, they give you stuff. What? Okay, that was random and weird. After dancing on a rainbow, I got back on track with my objective of getting into a cave again for knotwood. I wanted to advance my capabilities, and the only way to do so was to stay on track. Unfortunately, my cave wood gather venture was cut short after breaking my sword on some scorpions. I still made it out of there with more than a stack of knotwood, so it wasn't a loss by any means. I was chased by a few different enemies on my way back to the village. Luckily, I had my crossbow on hand to defend myself. Oh, we took care of it anyway, it's fine. I quickly put together a more powerful sword and pickaxe out of the knotwood I brought home with me, and then I set back out to another cave to farm more resources, only stopping to test my new sword on the way. Let's make this new pickaxe. Very good. Ooh, 5? Oh, that's much faster. Nice. Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay, that's broken as well. I guess we should head on out now. Well, we got a whole lot of marble and more knot roots, so we're looking good. After getting back to the village with the abundance of knotwood and marble, I wanted to upgrade the village center and make more utility stations. Before I got to crafting the planks for the next village upgrade, I wanted to take a look at the new building recipes I had. I needed to up my village level before I could achieve the next rank anyway, so I wanted to build something. This distracted me more than intended, and it's when I had a realization about this game. LEGO Survival was definitely geared more around the building aspects more so than anything else. While this isn't a bad thing, I am always highly interested in the challenges a survival game can bring. I kept this in mind while I was looking forward to what enemies lurk out there that I've yet to discover. What's the next level going to cost us? It's actually realistic to get. We can actually do that right now. I just got to make the planks. Oh, look at that log cabin. Holy. Look at this. Right there. Beautiful. All right, let's upgrade our village now that we've got the goods. I just built this log cabin, and now I unlocked a log home. And a bungalow? Pleasant Park. Bungalow. Need a lot of granite and wood to make that, damn. It's fine, I just made myself this, I'm good for a while. We'll upgrade eventually. For the next upgrade, I need a whole lot of knot root and granite slabs, but also my village rating has to go up. So it's kind of cool how it works, how it encourages you to continue advancing your entire village instead of just non-stop upgrading. For this next bench upgrade, need knot roots, marble slabs, sand claws, and sand shells. I guess that would be encouraging me to go to another biome, a desert biome perhaps, or maybe a beach, ocean biome for those. Oh, it's meow, meow skulls. I should have a bed for you, friends. And so now I was on the hunt for a new biome, one that would offer me new enemies to take out for their higher tier materials. I decided to head south, admiring the visuals along the way. It wasn't too long before I saw eroding mountains on the horizon, and along with it the telltale sands of a desert. I also stumbled upon this, a glimpse into the future of the enemies I'd be taking on. Yep, there it is. I don't know if I can handle this guy. Let's take a shot at him. I cannot handle that guy. Oh my god, he almost one-shot me. Yep. Okay, dry valley. We have found a dry valley. What's this? That's just regular wood? Yep. The drylands biome would present a different type of approach to exploration. Rather than everything being on ground level, the eroded mountains would hold resources, and the only way to get up them at this moment in time was to step on the nearby geysers. Spicy peppers, nice. What is that glowing? New material of some kind, I think. Unfortunately, I couldn't yet farm the cactus, but it wouldn't be long before I started running into enemies, much tougher than the previous variants I fought earlier. Ooh, this is a different type of wolf, much stronger. I bet they have the sand claws I need. Oh! What? Nice. They sure do. Excellent. Wow. Got some other people here. We'll pick that guy off. Oh, stronger skeleton. Interesting. Ah, there we go. Nice. And there's our first sand shell. My sword's about to break. All right, there's our second one. There's another one right there. All right. Oh no, another one. Excellent, we got it. You know, just because I've already engaged with this one, let's take him out too. Now that I had the enemy resources for my next workbench upgrade, I started heading back to the village. Just as I was leaving, I saw an encampment with a few enemies posted about, so I took them out from afar. Oh. Oh. Alright, crossbow OP against those guys. Holy. Absolutely wrecked them. Alright, about this upgrade, do I have enough of everything I need for it? I just gotta get some marble slabs and not root rods. That's not bad to do at all, actually. With another workbench upgrade completed, I now had the capability of crafting rare quality tools. This meant that I needed higher tier resources to put them together. One of them I had yet to discover. I remembered seeing gold-colored rocks on the sides of mountains in the drylands, so I had a pretty good idea of where to go for amber. Before taking on this next endeavor, I wanted to take some time to work on the village some more. I was in need of storage space, and I figured a dedicated building for it was a good idea to help my village rank to continue leveling that as well. After putting up the shack and a few new chests, I took a moment to organize things a little bit better. Okay, and just like that, we are all organized. I've got food products, animal products, we've got wood and vines, and then we have all the granite and marble. I put the blast powder there just because I had nowhere else nice to put it. I decided after all the hard work that I was going to take a bit of a break, so I went over to Wife's village to see what she had going on so far. Now it was time once again to head to the drylands. I was in need of amber and I was pretty sure on where to get my hands on it. I continued farming as much amber as I could right up until my pickaxe broke. Hopefully my tools can actually get it. Let's see. It can. Nice. Gem cutter build recipe. Now, there's supposed to be a special type of wood around as well, so I gotta keep my eyes out for that. Just enough to do that. I wanted to take a break to eat some food, so I took all the amber back to the village. Before leaving though, I set up a new gem cutting station to process the amber I had just collected, and it was time to eat. Alright, let's try to build this thing now. Nice. And now let's throw in some cut amber. Get this rolling. When I came back, I took a few minutes to make a small garden and planted some wheat. I had a new recipe to make spicy burgers that would help stave off the cold, and I wanted to prepare for the future. Alright, we got some wheat farm going. Okay. I headed back to the dry lands in search of flexwood. I had tried to cut down a cactus earlier, if you recall, but my axe at the time couldn't chop it down. With my new rare quality axe, I was confident I could chop them down at this time. Once I knew for sure it was the cactus that gave flexwood, I proceeded to chop down an abundance of them to stock up. Hello, big man. I don't think I ever tried chopping down these. Maybe these are it. Nope, that's regular wood too. Now, I have tried chopping down... Oh no, these ones are working. Is this it? It is. I made my way home with 4 full stacks of flexwood and immediately had put myself to work on upgrading the village center once again. Since I already had the amber and could easily get the marble slabs, I took time to put together another building. This time, I built a pavilion as a bit of a community center for everyone to hang out in. I didn't really plan on role-playing much here, but I thought the idea was cool. Now that I built this little pavilion, I can do another village upgrade. Let's go. Alright, we can make a couple of these rare pickaxes. Not sure what we can get with them, but we might as well make a few so we can fill up on whatever it is that we find. So far in my time playing LEGO Survival, I hadn't made any blunders. At this point in the game, I wasn't sure where I was supposed to go next, so I decided to change things up and head north to the frozen biome. I had seen the snowy mountains in the distance far earlier when I was cutting down trees and picking up granite, so I knew it was there. Unfortunately for me, it wasn't long before I was taken down by enemies much tougher than myself. When I respawned, I quickly grabbed a bit of food and made a mad dash back north to try to get my equipment. If you recall back to the beginning where I was setting up my world, one of the options was to drop all of my gear upon death. This is troubling considering the resources I just spent on making my newest tools. Despite the freezing temperatures and the numerous enemies, I was able to grab my gear. I knew that I simply wasn't meant to be here yet, so I came up with an alternate plan, to check out the caves in the desert. I hadn't explored any of them before and I wasn't sure what I would find, so I made my way back south. Upon entering the desert cave, I was met with a warning saying that I'm hot. I didn't really have anything to solve this issue, so I was just going to have to tank the damage while trying to work quickly. Taking only a few steps into this cave, I found this. Cut rubies. Okay. There we go. It turns out I was not actually done with the desert yet. What's this? Copper. Oh, okay, here we go. And soon after discovering both ruby and copper, I found another important resource. What is this now? This is new as well. Obsidian. Big. I would go on to farm every bit of these resources that I could possibly find before moving on to another cave to do the exact same. While these first two caves had a lot of important resources, it wasn't enough to get anything major going, so I continued to search for more. After a while, I found another cave. This one was not like the previous ones, however, as it held its very own special resource that would prove to be one of the single most useful resources in the entire game. What the... Bright core, metal smelter, okay. This cave was also filled with skeletons, spiders, scorpions, and a new type of enemy that's similar to rollers, but with the added bonus of explosions. I had to fight my way through many of them to get more bright core, but it would all be worth it. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I'm glad I ran. What the? Yep, just gotta go. Oh! Not grand. Those guys are terrifying. Unfortunately, it wasn't much longer before I became overwhelmed by the sheer number of enemies and how long it took to mine the resources here. It was very clear that I needed better weapons, tools, and ways to keep cool to handle this area for longer periods of time, so I made my way out with what I could get. When I safely made it home, I looked around to see what I could make with my newfound resources. Metal smelter. Obsidian slabs. So maybe we use this? Yes. I can also make the essence table. Flexwood 20, cut amber 6. I have that. Put that right there. What does this do for me? Oh, dude, this is so good. You can enchant your weapons. Oh, baby. That is going to be nice. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, maybe I should build another building to up my village level. After I got a few things going, I decided to kill time by building another house in my village. I needed to do so to level up my village anyway, so cue the montage. One whole in-game day later, the largest building I've yet to build was completed, as well as level 9 was achieved for the village. And now that I had the metal smelter down, I could officially craft copper bars. In order to make copper bars though, it takes more than copper itself. It turns out that it requires bright core to craft them. Luckily, I had farmed a bunch of it earlier. All there was to do was to wait until the smelter gave me the copper bars I needed to make the next level of tools and weapons. Alright, let's put together a rare longsword with 12 copper bars. Hell yeah. Let's also give it the essence. The big essence. Essence of damage. Very nice. Let me give it one essence of durability as well. Make it last a long time. Now let's see if I can double it up on essence of damage. Oh yeah. Okay, so you could pretty much just do whatever. The big sword. I officially had my first copper sword with some essences on it, and I felt there was only one real way to test its capabilities: to hunt down and eliminate a brute. So far, brutes have run me off by almost killing me in one hit, but you see, I wasn't about to let that stop me now. I worked my way up the ladders and levels of gear up to this point, and I needed to prove to myself that it was all worth it. Alright, let's do this. Come here, brute. Right after I drink the juice. Come here. Oh, that hurt a lot. So did that. Oh, man. We got him. The brute is down. And now that I've got this, I can go ahead and level up my workbench. See what else I can make after that. I did it. I took down my first brute. This was big for two reasons. My gear was officially good enough to take them down at a steady pace, and I learned its attacks and patterns. With this knowledge, I should be able to fight brutes on the regular and only do it better each time. There was still the toughest of all brutes out there, the ones I found in the snowy mountainous area to the north. Now that I had the next workbench upgrade, it was time to put together some copper tools and head there. I had seen everything there was to gather in the desert. All that was left to do was explore more of the north, and so off I went. Arctic claws. Now to see what's inside. I imagine it's gonna be super cold too. Yeah, it's cold. Does the torch help? Just enough. Nice. What do we got here? Iron. Iron. The discovery of iron was big. This is where we get the big goods. Not only was there yet another level of gear, but that meant I could do even more damage with the next level of sword. I farmed every bit of iron I possibly could before leaving this cave and heading back to the village. Judging on the idea that the rainbow actually lands up there, there has to be a way to get up on top of these icier parts of the mountain. I do have the grappling tool back at home. Maybe I should go grab that and try to get up there. It was important to start crafting iron bars so I could once again advance my workbench and craft iron gear. On my way home, I had an idea. There's a tool called a grappler that I crafted earlier, but didn't really find a use case for it. That is, until now. I made it my objective to put away the iron I mined and come back with the grappler to see if I could scale the mountain. Unfortunately, the copper swords I crafted earlier were just about busted, so I made do with some lesser swords I had laying around at the time. I'm just using, uncommon longswords, but I have this rare longsword just in case something, big pops up and I gotta take care of it faster. So I'm a little undergeared for this, but the curiosity is eating away at me. I have to see if I can get on top of these mountains. I have to. Go away! I'm on official business. I made it all the way up here, and the more I'm looking at it, the more curious I get. However, my next thought is, once I get up there, how do I get back down? There must be a solve for this, and yet I just do not know it right now. Either way, let's try to get up there and see what happens. Now, what the heck is that? There's something right there. Oh my god, that launches me. Oh, I can mine this? What is it, though? Malachites. Oh my god, that thing really does just launch me. There's more malachite here. Well, I guess since we're up here now, I guess my curiosity is paying off, but I don't know if there's going to be anything scary up here. But again, how am I going to get down? May as well grab as much malachite as I can while I'm here. There's a whole bunch right here. Let's go! Oh, baby, look at all the malachite. Let's go. $161 malachite now. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna head home. I gotta work my way down this mountain somehow. This ought to be good. I don't quite know what I'm gonna be able to do with this malachite, but I do have a good amount of it, and it is something that I've only found up at the top of this mountain, so I'm sure it's good for something. Oh yeah, we really are up here. Let's see if I can work my way down without dying. Oh yeah, we're down. That's great. Nice. Now that I made it up the mountain, found a plentiful amount of malachite, and made my way back down safely, I headed back to the village to see what could be made out of it. Alright, I see this rare cool-headed charm. Helps resist hot temperatures. We could do that. A rare cool-headed charm. Very nice. Getting all that malachite was definitely worth it. There we go. It'll replace the uncommon one. I think I've got everything I need for this. Oh, we do. Level 10 village. Alright, let's get a loom together and maybe we can put together the oven as well. I should have enough bright core to make a bunch of copper bars, and then from there I can start making a bunch of iron as well. Hey, Otis, want to be part of the group here? There you go, Otis. Look at that. We got a full village now. Look at that. Okay, time for the oven. Is there any space in here? There's no space in here. All right. Let's go on over here then. What the? Oh man, I should have made this so much sooner. Oh man, look at all the healing I can get out of that stuff. I've been just kind of doing it like bare minimum. There's the pizza recipe. Oh baby. Probably should have made this a lot earlier as well, but better late than never, right? I can make silk fabric and wool fabric. I'm assuming when I make those, I'll be able to make other things out of them. Wait, I can make a glider? Wait. Oh, that is insane. This would have helped me earlier, jumping off of the snowy mountain. But I guess this would be the answer for that. So this is something that I do all too often in a lot of games. I get excited about exploration that I often just kind of skip the idea of having tools to make the exploration even better. The late discovery of the glider made me disappointed in myself for doing things so out of order, but it would still come in handy quite soon. I put myself to work to craft one as well as iron weaponry and higher tier healing items before taking on my ultimate objective. Now that's a sword. With iron weapons fully upgraded with damage essence and powerful healing items, I was now ready. It was time to take the fight to the brutes that wander the open world and claim dominance over everything, including me earlier in my playthrough. Knowing the moveset already gave me an advantage, and the powerful new gear was an added bonus. I set out from my now max level village and started my hunt. Oh, I hear one. There you are, sir. Let's see what the crossbow does. You know, not bad at all. 23? Ouch. Man, that was something. Only took one hit, but that one hit did do 3 hearts of damage, so I gotta be careful because the other ones are gonna be much stronger. Alright, where's the next one? Ah. Love the sound of those footsteps. Let's go find him. There you are. Come here. Come here. Absolutely destroyed. That was pretty clean. And so now that I was feeling quite comfortable with brutes, I decided it was time to take on the toughest form of them all, the ones found in the mountains or the fiercest, with the most health and dealing the most damage. It wasn't long after entering the cold north that I heard the trademark heavy footsteps. Oh, I hear a frost brute. Come here. Very nice. Not perfect, could do a little better, but for the most part, did pretty well. I was officially capable of handling the single strongest enemy in the entire game. While I still took a lot of damage, the healing items I had were more than enough to sustain me in case I took too many hits. Knowing this, I continued my hunt throughout the mountains for more brutes. He's standing in his own poison. Beautiful. Oh hey, another one. Well, let's get rid of him. Oh, the poison. Ooh, a new challenger approaches. Ow. Who are you? Yeah, help me out there, brute. Help me out, buddy. Temporary alliance before we mess each other up, I guess. Who are you fighting? Oh, more skeletons? Ouch. What chaos. And I win. With the last brute, I was feeling accomplished. I became powerful enough to take on brute after brute after brute without running out of resources. While LEGO Survival doesn't have much of an endgame, I do feel it's weighted more towards the building aspect, which makes sense for it being based on LEGO. I hope you enjoyed my video on LEGO Survival. With so many more adventures and survival games yet to come, and the fact that you made it to the end of this video, consider subscribing and checking out some more of my videos. Until next time, my friends, be excellent to each other.